Welcome to the French Newfie. Today I want to show you how to spatchcock a chicken. So I have a nice chicken that I picked up this morning, and it's organic, but any type of chicken will work as well. And what you want to do is turn it over. So this is the breast. You don't want the breast, obviously, because we're going to be spatchcocking it. And that means we're going to take out the spine and the backbone. So I have the proper chicken scissors, and I understand that everyone doesn't own chicken scissors. So all you need are good sturdy scissors that I'm sure everyone has. So put it around like this so you can see that the bottom is here and the neck, or the top where the neck was, is here. And get a firm grip on your scissors. And we're going to go all the way up. Just be careful and cut through like so, moving all the way up. Just like that, perfect. And now you want to do the same thing on the other side. Try not to remove too much. The spine is not very thick, just like so. So the bottom is here, try to go all the way up, which we're gonna do now. Be careful, you don't want to injure yourself. You can hear it breaking, that's what you want. All the way up like so. Perfect. And now I'm gonna keep this. This is really good flavor that's in here. I don't want to waste any flavor. I like to use all the animals. I'm just gonna put this off to the side for now. And it's not flattened out yet. And that's what we want. The whole purpose of spatchcocking is for even coverage in cooking. And so there's a little tiny bone right here that I just want to get with my scissors. And I'm gonna turn it around, it'll make it easier. And you can hear it like that. Perfect. Turn it around, and with a little bit of force, not too much, it's a little bit slippery, be careful, just push down onto your chicken and it's gonna flatten out even more. Perfect. And some people like to tuck in the arms underneath. It's for aesthetic purposes, but it's entirely up to you. Just bend them backwards like so. And I'm gonna move this onto the rack that we're gonna be baking it on, but I'm just gonna put it here for now, and I'm gonna move my board out of the way. I have another board waiting, I have mini boards. And the mixture I'm gonna be making is gonna be covering the chicken. It's gonna marinate it, it's gonna make it delicious and spicy, and I don't need to really wash up right now because it's gonna be going on to the chicken. So I have my thyme, and I love thyme with chicken. Thyme goes so well with many things, but especially chicken. And I'm not even gonna take it off the stock. The stock is very tender. It's gonna cook down into the oven. Just break it in your hands like so, just like this. And I was lucky enough this morning to find lime leaves. And I know you can't find lime leaves everywhere, but I was lucky enough to find them. And it's very fragrant. And I'm gonna just crack them a little bit and get that into the bowl as well. A couple more ingredients. Dijon mustard, and Dijon mustard is delicious, and I like to use it on my chicken all the time. So a nice big tablespoon of that, perfect. Some olive oil, and we don't want the extra virgin. Make sure you're just using virgin olive oil. Extra virgin has a tendency to burn, and we're gonna be roasting this in the oven at 400 degrees Fahrenheit, so extra virgin olive oil you don't want. Just the virgin, around 3 tablespoons, just like that. And some salt. We do need lots and lots of salt. It's gotta cover the entire chicken that we're talking about. It's also got to season the inside, so I want at least 1.5 tablespoons like that down into my mixture. We need pepper. You need to have pepper, S&P with everything. Good amount of pepper. And I also like to use paprika. And the reason I like to use paprika is it's going to color and again, fragrant. So I have this beautiful little Hungarian paprika that one of the chefs brought me back from Turkey. We get that in like a teaspoon or a tablespoon. There's a lot of chicken there, so don't skimp on the flavor or seasonings. And rosemary. Rosemary is great because with lots of meat, and poultry, just like so. And now I'm gonna mix it up so it turns into like a paste. And like I said, don't worry about those thyme sprigs. You don't have to worry about that. They're very tender and weak. They will break down. Just crack it up like so. It's a beautiful paste. And now we're gonna bring it back. So, the board off to the side. I haven't forgotten about my lemons, because my lemons are actually gonna roast down with my chicken. So we're gonna get all that beautiful paste down onto my chicken. And get your hands into it. You do really need to rub it, massage the chicken, give it some love. Perfect. You can go up underneath, in through the center, down around the legs. It's gonna be so delicious. The color of the paprika is really gonna make the difference here. And take some of the lime leaves, put it down in the cracks like so. Perfect. And I have it on a rack. As you can see, it's on a wire rack, and that's so it's gonna be cooking evenly on the bottom as well as the top. I'm very excited for this dinner. I cannot wait. And I have my lemons, and as I said, I'm just gonna put them on the rack with the chicken as well into the oven. And what it's gonna do is it's gonna caramelize, it's gonna open up, it's gonna blossom, it's gonna be delicious to squirt down onto this chicken tonight. I'm gonna get this into the oven for 45 minutes, 400 degrees Fahrenheit, and obviously I'm gonna wash up. And so now, 45 minutes later, depending on the size of your bird, of course, mine is done. And I'm gonna show you, the whole place smells brilliantly beautiful. So let's get this out of the oven. I have a nice Guinness beer poured. My guests are not here yet, but I'm gonna enjoy a nice beer for all my hard work. I believe that I deserve it. So look at that. It's beautiful, it's evenly cooked. I'm just gonna get it onto my board and show you how I'm gonna finish it. So just move my lemons to the side and get up under like this onto the board that I'm actually gonna be serving it on. This is beautiful, just like that. I'm going to take a little bit of the thyme, some more thyme. You can never have too much thyme when it comes to this, when it comes to chicken. And how pretty that is, just as is. I'm gonna put some nice flaky salt down over. And if you want to, you can use an instant read thermometer just to check the doneness, but it is done. And another way that you can tell is to pull away the leg. When you pull away the leg, when it comes off like that, it is done. And what I like to do is to cut it so you have the leg and then you have the thigh and then straight down through the center so you have the breast meat. But I'm gonna let it rest. As I said, my guests are not here yet. And last but not least, take these beautiful lemons that I said were caramelizing and halved in the oven. All of this, be careful not to squirt yourself. Squeeze it with your tongs and look how beautiful that is. Oh my God. The lemon, the thyme, the smell that comes back at you is so delicious. And some of that lemon bits and the pulp you can see is going down over the chicken. It's absolutely brilliant. I can't wait for my guests to show up. And I'm just gonna relax with a nice beer. Enjoy.